That was way more than 90 seconds too.
I know, but that was also that was two separate stories. That's why I had multiple stories.
Okay.
I was trying to be more descriptive and make it more interesting. Hi everyone, this is Alice from Wear Yellow Proudly. Helen, Pauline, and I will be sharing some of our favorite Lunar New Year stories with you today. But the catch is, we have to tell it under 90 seconds. So let's see who beats the clock. Please enjoy. Hi everyone, this is Alice, Helen, and Pauline, and we are coming to you to do story time. So first up, we have Helen Huang.
So my Lunar New Year story is about my first New Year in America. It has always been my favorite holiday since I was a little baby. Especially because there's always so much food, so many family members around me, and I get to, play with fireworks. It's the best. And my first Lunar New Year in America, I was 12 years old, and everything was different. I didn't know anyone. I didn't really understand the language very well, nor the culture. And usually I always spend the holiday with family. However, there was no family around, really, just my mom, and she invited a bunch of her friends over. And being a typical 12-year-old girl, I was not appreciative of that. I was sad there was no family around. And when it comes to 12 o'clock at night, it was time for me to go to bed. And me, being a dramatic 12-year-old girl, was very upset that my mother did not give me a red envelope to put underneath my pillow and bless me for the new year. So I went to bed crying myself to sleep and drew myself a red envelope and drew myself $1 million.
Helen doesn't need anyone
in the red envelope that I made.
You have to manifest your fortunes.
Okay, yay. Next up, we have Pauline. Pauline, please share us your favorite New Year story.
Okay. So in my family, and I guess this happens in the Philippines a lot too, around Chinese New Year time, we love looking up compatibilities when it comes to like what animal sign you are in Chinese.
Oh.
So my dad and I, we're both dogs. My mom is an ox, actually. But this one year, we were all together in our dining room with like a lot of distant relatives, as well as other people's boyfriends and girlfriends. And we just started to like find this really janky website where you could find, you would put your birthdays, find compatibility, and find like the animal sign that you were most compatible with. And I had my aunt and my uncle, they discovered that they were very much not compatible, and it was like there, because you can see the animal signs that you're most compatible with and the animal signs you're least compatible with. And then when they discovered that they were very much not compatible, they weren't fighting, but then they started, oh, this is why you do this to me all the time, or this is why you talk to me this way all the time. It's because we're not compatible. And it became this huge big thing of like everyone kind of talking about their relationship.
Oh no!
And like looking back, it's kind of funny, but it was very much like cringe. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But they're okay.
They're very happy. They're okay.
And that's how you know not to use that website.
Yes. Do not create drama.
So for me, I guess my childhood wasn't that dramatic when it came to New Year's. But so I'm sharing my mom's stories like back in Korea in like the 1950s. And she grew up, and every year they always like pass the night. They spend the night of Lunar New Year Eve into the Lunar New Year making dumplings. And the children would make them with like the parents and stuff. And for any of the children, there was like a saying, like there's like a story like, oh, if you're the first to fall asleep, then you're gonna turn into an old grandma or an old grandpa. And so whoever fell asleep first, they would take some of that flour that is used to make the skins, and they would just like put a little on like the eyebrows. And then so they would wake up in the morning and they would find themselves like, oh my God, I've gone old. But like, so like, you know, that's just something that the Korean children, I guess, like joked about back in the day. So there's that little drama. Thank you so much for joining me, Helen, and Pauline for story time. Please stay tuned for more WYP Lunar New Year events and acts. Happy Lunar New Year!
Hi, this is Michael with Wear Yellow Proudly. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support future WYP content and Asian artists, please follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And please consider donating to our Red Envelope fundraiser. Thank you in advance for your gift, and Happy Lunar New Year!